Hello guys, let me introduce to you Sergey Kunts. He's a co-founder of the biggest DeFi project with more than 2 million active users. And he is very young. He created his application just 2 years ago, and he is successful. So the question is, how did you get these results?
So hi everyone. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Regarding the one-inch network, so it started on the hackathon. I and my co-founder Anton Bukov, we were participating around the globe on several hackathons. Most of them were ETH global hackathons. We have built on each of these events over 2 nights without any sleep, different applications, and one day we came to the idea to solve a big problem in decentralized finances. Back in 2019, there was actually no DeFi name there, so and it was just Uniswap, Banker, Kyber, some other protocols there. Not a lot of people were using Ethereum blockchain. And we came to the idea to combine all liquidity sources to a single one by using algorithms, and built over 2 nights a first prototype on the mainnet. And actually we built it for ourselves because it was terrible to find the best rate. You had to open all the decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, Kyber, Banker. And you had to just you had to spend a lot of time to find the best rate and in the right pair on these decentralized exchanges. And we combine it in just one single service, fully decentralized and based on smart contracts, fully secure. And after a couple of weeks, we found out that people started to share this. So I did a presentation on Ethereum Global in TH New York back in 2019, and people start to share with everyone, and people start to use that because we gave the best rate among all liquidity sources. And nowadays we count 100 people, core contributors working for these projects around the globe. We have a huge community, 1 million subscribers on Twitter, 2 million of wallets, active wallets who are using one-inch for swapping ERC20 or tokens on Binance Smart Chain, Polygon. We support 7 networks. It was not easy. Yeah, I would say it's like it was really hard time at the beginning because we were just normal underdogs, normal two guys who we were working in the normal jobs day over. I was working for Porsche G. Anton was working for Near. He built the Rainbow Bridge, the most decentralized bridge right now, still right current time. And in the nights we were working on this open source aggregator, and we couldn't collect a financial round over like 1.5 years. So we didn't earn anything, but also didn't sleep. And also we participated on the hackathons. We were traveling around the globe, showed multiple times to Vitalik Buterin this application. Also in the beginning when I started to build the one-inch and the hackathon, I was talking with Vitalik Buterin, with Hayden Adams, the founder of Uniswap. That's why Unicorn, actually, he went just next near of my table. I was chatting with him a little bit, and then came to the idea to introduce our logo as a unicorn, because we came to the idea to build a unicorn. And we are a unicorn already. And I already said it was not easy. Like 1.5 years without sleep in the night, traveling around the globe. I was living like in the office because my wife left me back in 2018. So I had to move to my office. No shower, but like, you know how it is. A lot of people, who are successful, they have also bad time. And I had this bad time. And, I wouldn't. If I would have a chance to change it, I wouldn't change it because it was really great time. After 1.5 years, we raised the first round. Lead investor Binance Labs, some other great investors like Libertus, Galaxy Digital. In the second round, FTX came with a lead investor Pantera Capital, and also last year in November we closed the third round, and altogether we collected more than $200 million. which we use to build on this project together with all the contributors. It is not easy to work with a huge team. Like when you have 100 people around the globe, you need to align them. If you look on the structures how Spotify works, it's also similar what we do. We try to align all the teams to go in the same direction, to build their iOS wallet, to build the Android wallet. So iOS wallet is also really successful. We have 500,000 downloads since last year. And we have aggregation protocol. We extended our protocols with order book protocol, which is like fully decentralized, similar to the order book structure what you see on Binance and other centralized exchanges, but fully in decentralized manner, fully extendable. Also built for the developers, and some other protocols like the protocol. And one more protocol is also coming. We have our token, which is created also by the foundation. And we had a nice distribution among people who already used at the beginning 1 inch to just give them also kind of voting power, so they can also decide which direction the project should move. And there's also a grant program from the foundation, so we know how it is to have a great idea but have no financial resources to build it. Yeah, and you need to spend own time, maybe kind of your wife can leave you because like you spend all the time for working something, and we decide to came with the idea to introduce grants, and everyone can just ask for a grant. If they build something new for DeFi or they build on top of 1 inch network, they can just ask for the grant and can get like $50,000 in 1 inch tokens, maybe 100,000, maybe more. And if I think back how it was on our beginning, we asked the Ethereum Foundation for a grant, and they declined. And at the end, we have built a unicorn. From our point of view, we are most decentralized project right now in DeFi space. We have really great distribution among token holders. We never sold to the retail users, so we had good support of venture capital backers.
You have a very good community, by the way, very smart, very patient in terms of change of the price of the token. It's very, very patient. It doesn't go out altogether.
Yeah, there are two sides, you know. There are people who like produce shitstorm when the price drops. There are people some of them are happy when it pumps, but we don't care. We don't control secondary market. We never sold to retail users. We had professional backers, like investors, who supported us from the beginning, got allocation from the foundation. And we are backed with a lot of, like more than 200 millions of dollars of US dollars to build the future of finance. So we are working also with institutions, with banks. We're introducing soon 1 inch Pro, where everyone can pass KYC ML and get access to clean money. Also for institutions, it's very important, to not mix own clean money with dirty money, maybe on Uniswap, or money which passed through Tornado Cash, where you don't know where the money is coming from, maybe from a hacker, and there's a room to improve the traditional finance from a point of view, to onboard institutions so they can easily, like a bank from Singapore should be able to easily exchange Singapore dollar to US dollar with just one single transaction in seconds. Right now, if they need to do that, they need brokers in between, and it takes time. And in a current DeFi system, also if it's permission DeFi, where everyone is known, it's more efficient, to change just in one single atomic transaction than just use, I don't know, middlemen to execute.
You just mentioned bridges that appeared, that are developing. Do you think that will be the new hype in 2022-23?
You mean bridges between networks?
Yes.
Yeah. So I met here already on this conference some projects who are building bridges. For sure, there's a demand for that because there are multiple networks already there who try to solve the problem of Ethereum, that the transaction costs are high and the state is growing.
The speed.
But there are also some layer 2 solutions which are potentially key solution, like ZK Sync is coming very soon and would introduce really new level of layer 2 solutions. The liquidity is distributed among multiple networks, and for sure there should be a really decentralized solution to move one token from one network to another network. Right now we have, for example, Binance Bridge, there's limitation of $10,000 of transaction, potentially need to pass KYC and so on. It's terrible. It's not about DeFi. DeFi is kind of permissionless system, composable system. Also, if it's like permission DeFi isolated, it shouldn't be difficult to move one token to another. We will see this year for sure good projects. There's also already one project who integrated 1inch for swapping across networks. So you swap from Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain, from one token to another token, which is only existing on Binance Smart Chain. But there's low liquidity right now, and we need more traction in this direction. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we will have more this year at least, more such projects and hypes. But as soon a good layer 2 solution is coming out, like ZK Sync, we will see more concentration of liquidity and projects in this layer 2 because it solves also the scalability problem and also the security problems. What you have seen, Polygon was down for a couple of days. It's terrible. It's really terrible. And the bridge maybe is down, or at the beginning, Polygon bridge was like one wallet. It was not a multi-sig, so potentially someone could steal the keys and just withdraw billions of dollars. And this is really a problem, yeah. And ZK Sync layer 2 solution, for example, is a good thing. You just deposit on a smart contract on Ethereum, for example, and you get right away unlocked the tokens in a layer 2 solution with proofs. Everything what's happening there is proved by zero knowledge technology, and we will see concentration in such layer 2 solutions.
The question about protecting money. You just told us that just several years ago you had some difficulties to find the investment, and now you can afford to invest in new startups. Do you have some strategy how you choose them, evaluate, and what companies do you plan to support in the nearest future?
So I get a lot of requests from companies like startups to be advisor or to invest as an angel. It's difficult to have a good overview among them. But I try to understand the technology. I try to understand how the team is structured, what is the story behind the team. So we have really strong, long story. So we are not patient by earning money. We just build. We solved problems, and I'm looking for startups who solve problems, real world problems, and have a good background and story, and also good technical skills. I invest sometimes, so I have good investments. There are a couple of good projects right now there. For example, Gearbox, they have already a token, but it's not active yet because they need quorum and the decision that it should be transferable. But the idea is really cool. It's a really strong team. I know the founder very well. He's also in Dubai. Ivan, smart guy, 22 years, and solve a huge problem also in DeFi, and offer creating leverage positions more efficiently. Yeah, such teams are helpful for the DeFi ecosystem. There are for sure sometimes we see scams, also potentially good projects, but they don't invest enough in security. For example, we have seen last year a lot of hacks, a lot of money went out of projects and went into the hands of hackers. And we should take care that everything what we built on DeFi should be audited and fully tested.
The question about this conference, that's the second year in a row that we meet you at AIBC conference in Dubai. So why do you come here? Do you have any offline marketing strategy? Maybe sometime in the future you'll make your own stand and exhibit your company here. Or you find as a person, as a specialist, you find some developers here, some new ideas. So what is the reason for you to come to this event again and again?
So last year I participated here just as a visitor. We were invited from the organizers, and this time I'm living also partially in Dubai right now because we set up also here additional company for software development to hire also local talents. We get really strong support from the government here. Yeah, I was here and just got again an invitation from the organizer to just visit. I guess next year we will have also on booth. Right now the event team, so I already explained, we have multiple teams and we have an event team. They are really busy. So right now in this time, at the same time we have Avalanche Summit in Barcelona. Most of the people are there with own booth. But next week, after this event, we will have also booth on the ETH Dubai and the Binance Blockchain Week. So you're also welcome to visit our one inch party.
Yes.
It's really parties like about networking. So every time when we participate on events like summits, we also try to spin up our own kind of networking party. So sometimes mother of Vitalik visited as well. So it was in Barcelona. Not in Barcelona, in Portugal. It was. It was really nice to see such famous people visiting us. I think we will have a booth next year here. Already wrote to the team. We should maybe think about that.
Just 10 minutes ago, at this very place, we talked with Iman Poulis, the founder of AIBC Summit in Dubai, and he shared with us his ideas how he will develop his exhibition activity. So could you please tell us a few words about this event you organize, and maybe somewhere, sometime in the future, you'll get the series of hackathons and all over the world you have your presentation offices where you will present your company.
So it's not my company. It's a decentralized network of distributed protocols and contributors around the globe. So, and I'm just a co-founder, and I'm someone who contributes actively to this whole project. Yeah, I would say. We try to scale the event team and to get more contributors to be able to participate around the globe. So our team, we were like I guess last week in Rio. And it's really nice in such conferences. It's nice to meet new startups, to get some new ideas, new approaches. And I personally looking on such events just to find new projects, potentially new investment opportunities. So I got an offer on this conference to invest in a game, and this guy is who is building this very professional. And I wouldn't get this contact if I wouldn't participate in this conference. About the hackathons, it makes sense to participate in hackathons for us because like we are a network with a lot of protocols. We are looking for onboard more developers to build on top of these protocols, also to develop new protocols, to apply for grants. And we try also to participate in hackathons. And hackathons are very important. In our case, if we wouldn't participate in hackathon, we wouldn't be able to build such a unicorn what we have right now, the One Inch Network.
And the idea of your next week hackathon or event you organize, what will it look like?
So we will have our own booth on both conferences, on the ETH Dubai and the Blockchain Week of Binance, to onboard new people to use the wallet. So we have iOS wallet, you can download it on App Store, with NFT support released previously. I stay very often also in the booth, yeah, and also explain people what is 1 inch, what the story behind 1 inch, and where we go with 1 inch. So we try to, already said, attract more people to participate as contributors, and find also potential partners. Regarding the hackathon, we will have also developers here. They will go through as mentors through the hackathon. We'll talk with the people who hack, and they will also help. I as well, I guess, if they have some problems. So I'm also a software engineer with around 16, 17 years of professional experience. And I like this, just to go to a table and ask her, can I help you? And I can share maybe some knowledge with them. It's nice.
Okay, so let me thank you for sharing with us your ideas, your future plans, and hope let's meet soon somewhere here in Dubai.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Check this out.